Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the best brawlers and best tips to win the 15 win challenge, which is coming this weekend as announced on the Brawl esports Twitter. We have all the maps. So today I'm going to give you the 3 best comps for every map and a free to play comp for every map. So if you don't have all the brawlers, you will definitely have the free to play one, so you'll be able to use that comp. The best star powers and gadgets will be down below. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because if you're not subbed, like, what are you doing? Also, make sure you're using code TOM in the shop. I'd really appreciate it. It helps to support me and my content. So thank you very much. Let's get into it. Okay, so getting into the first map then of the video. So this is very easy. We can go through this very quickly because, yeah, it's pretty easy. You should be able to beat this. I hope anyway. Okay, so the first comp here is Amber, Ruffs, Sandy. Amber wants to go mid here. When you get that first Ruffs upgrade, give it to Amber because, yeah, Amber's already broken with an upgrade. Amber's just insane. Next comp here, Max, Bibi, Sandy. This comp works well pretty much everywhere. Max mid and then Sandy and Bibi on the lane. Make sure you're using those Max supers with the whole team so they all get value from it. And yeah, that's pretty OP comp in my opinion. Next comp, Byron, Bibi, and Amber. So this one, you want to play Amber on the lane and then kind of Byron mid, Bibi mid. But the Byron and the Bibi, you need to play together and make sure that the Byron is just healing the Bibi constantly with that shield, and essentially you're getting more healing. The free to play comp is the comp we're playing right now, Jessie, Nita, Bibi. It's just a great comp, honestly. It's perfect. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this. Let's get into the next map. Okay then, so the second map is gonna be Hot Zone on Dueling Beetles. This one is a really control based map. Once you get control, it should be pretty easy to keep it. So for the comps here, I've gone for an Amber, Sandy, and Ruffs. Also a Jessie, Mr. P, Ruffs. When you get the first Ruffs upgrade, make sure you give it to Mr. P. Bibi, Byron, Morris is the next comp. That comp is obviously more aggressive, and you know, Byron should just be healing the Bibi or the Morris, and the Morris should just be going really aggro. But yeah, as I said, first comp, Amber, Sandy, Ruffs. This comp's really good. Make sure you give Amber the first upgrade here. This comp's gonna work pretty much everywhere. As soon as you get Sandy super, chuck it straight in the middle. Literally right in the middle of the zone, because you're gonna cover pretty much the whole map and give your team really good control. So for the free to play comp here is Tick, Jessie, Mr. P. No, it's not. It's Tick, Jessie, Penny. So this comp is really strong. So essentially you're going to work towards your turret, so your Penny and also Jessie turret, and once you get them, you can wreck the enemies. Essentially, this comp is literally the most annoying comp in the game, trust me. As soon as you start getting those turrets, you have a Penny shooting at everyone, you have a Tick just spamming Jessie as well. It can be so annoying to play this comp, and your enemies are probably going to want to rage quit. So, you know, I might even play this comp instead of playing some of the other comps there because it's free to play, but it is an amazing comp to play on this map. You're gonna be able to wreck the enemies, and yeah, this comp is just pretty insane. So Tick can be used here. Tick is a great brawler, especially with that new gadget. It does counter the aggressive brawlers. So yeah, Tick is actually really good on this map now, and good in a lot of maps because it does actually counter some of Tick's counters that he had before. Okay then, so for the third map, which is Hot Potato, this map is definitely a pretty fun one, but Amber, Rico really strong in here. So the first comp, Amber, Rico, Ruffs. This comp is just really strong. Pretty much control based. Rico needs to kind of sit back, defend a bit more. Amber can get that damage, and Ruffs can just honestly sit anywhere. Next comp, Amber, Bibi, Max. This one is a little bit more aggressive, definitely. But you probably want Max in mid and then Amber on one side, Bibi on the other side. Try and get those max speeds, so you know your whole team's getting them. When you get those max speeds, all push up, get on that safe, and try and get as much damage as possible. Again, Amber can melt the safe, so try and, if you're playing Amber, play a little bit more aggressive than the other brawlers. Max and Bibi should maybe be cleaning up on defense and then pushing up the field. The next comp then is gonna be Rico, Mr. P, Ruffs. This one is a lot more control based, as with the Mr. P and Ruffs. So yeah, this one, just try and get the upgrades as quickly as possible with Ruffs. If you get an upgrade on your team, you're going to have to play a lot more defensive. Do not die with that upgrade because you're essentially going to waste that damage boost that you do have. And yeah, of course, when you get that first upgrade, make sure you're chucking it to Mr. P because, you know, you want to boost your spawner basically. So you get Mr. P upgraded, then he's going to chuck a super. Essentially, you know, you have 3k, your porters are 3k HP. That's pretty much another brawler on the field that you have spawning every couple of seconds. And, you know, that's just, it's just way too hard to deal with for the enemy. It's like, it's pretty much turns it into a 4v3. So make sure you give your first upgrade to Mr. P and then just chuck that Mr. P super like back in the spawn so it doesn't die. And that's just gonna cause the enemies so much trouble. So for the free to play comp here then, we have Rico, Bibi, Darryl. So this one, you know, pretty self-explanatory. Rico defending, and the Bibi and Darryl are going to be the ones being aggressive and trying to get as much damage as possible on the enemy safe. So jumping into the fourth map then, which is Hard Rock Mine, of course it's going to be gem grab. So this one, I'm showing in the clip here a polka dot tank comp. This is a free-to-play comp you can play, but I'm also going to give you another free-to-play comp as well. So the first main comp I'm going to give you guys is Byron Amber 8-bit. This comp is pretty crazy, okay? As soon as you get 8-bit turret, you can, Byron just does so much damage, so much healing as well. It's pretty crazy, but Byron's going to be playing in the mid, 8-bit on the right, and then Amber on the left. And yeah, this comp's really, really good. Next comp, Byron, Ruffs, and Amber. So this comp is pretty good as well. Again, give the upgrade to Byron this time because Byron is just so strong, but Amber is so strong as well. But yeah, I'd say Byron's a little bit better than Amber right now, so you want to give Byron that upgrade with Ruffs. And yeah, honestly, once you get an upgrade, just don't die there and you should be all right. Next comp then, Ruffs, Mr. P, Sprout. So this comp could also be really, really annoying. You want to be playing Mr. P in the mid and then Sprout on the lane probably. And yeah, give that first upgrade to Mr. P and then to Sprout. Ruffs usually kind of wants to be the last one to get the upgrades because he's not actually insane right now. The main reason he's good is because of these upgrades. So yeah, definitely give the upgrades to other brawlers usually before you take them yourself with Ruffs, and that's going to work out very well for you. So the free-to-play comp, another free-to-play comp, you can also use the one I'm playing in here as I just said. But yeah, you can use Piper, 8-bit Rico. So obviously Piper playing in the mid, and this comp's going to work pretty much really, really well on this map against a lot of different comps. Just wait to get that 8-bit turret, and yeah, this comp's gonna be pretty good as well. But as I said, my favorite comp for this map would probably be Byron, Amber, and 8-bit because they're just so strong right now, and that comp is pretty broken. But anyway, let's get into the final map of the challenge. Okay, jumping into the final map of the challenge then. So this one is probably gonna be the hardest, so you kind of want to listen closely to what I'm telling you guys right now. So the free-to-play comp is the one we're playing right now. Jessie, Tick, and Brawl. Really great comp. As I said, Tick has improved so much just because of that gadget. Like, Tick was already very good, but now you can counter your counters essentially 3 times with that gadget. So Tick is very, very good right now. Especially on Canal Grande because Tick was already good there. Jumping into the other comps then, so we have Byron, Bibi, Sprout. So this comp essentially works because you have Byron healing the Bibi and also the Sprout, which are 2 brawlers that have a shield. So when you're healing them, they have like a 40% shield or whatever, they're actually going to get healed the same, but because the enemies do less damage, it's kind of more healing. Because the enemies have to do more damage to kind of get that damage back. So yeah, that playing Byron with shield brawlers is very, very OP. Anyway, the next comp, Tick, Sprout, Mr. P. As you can imagine, this comp is very, very annoying. Probably use a rolling door on Mr. P as well. And yeah, this comp could be extremely annoying. Probably want to go all the same side at the start because, you are kind of squishy, but together you're going to be really, really annoying. So that comp could also work as well. Mr. P, Tick, Byron is the next comp I have down here. So yeah, definitely Mr. P and Tick really, really good on this map. And, you can't go wrong with Byron on an open map. Byron's going to be really good on a lot of these open maps. So moving into some more tips for this map then. So you kind of want to keep control. As soon as you get control, you kind of just want to spawn trap them and make sure that if you have one lane, you try and get both lanes. So at the start, most comps are going to require you to go like all on the left hand side and then try and take that right hand side so they can't push up there and you have like a full spawn trap on them. Tick comps and also Sprout comps are really good at doing this and just keeping them in spawn because you can just spam shots on the 2 choke points coming up from spawn and they can't really do anything. So yeah, if you have control, make sure you're just spamming your shots on the 2 places that they would come out of spawn and they can't really push up and you can hold very, very easily. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up here for the final map. Okay guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Leave any questions you have down below. As I said, all the gadgets and star paths for every single brawler will be down below, so if you need them, you can go and screenshot that. And that's gonna wrap it up for the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.